My name is Paul, and this is my app called Sweet Tweet. For the past 6 years, I've been doing internet marketing, and because of that, I've been working a lot with Twitter, helping small businesses market themselves, mainly content marketing. So I've been using Twitter as a marketing tool, and that's pretty much what inspired me to create this app. And what it does is it takes a lot of time out of composing a well-crafted tweet, and it also provides intuitive analytics. So the first thing you do is sign in, and you sign in using your Twitter account, so all you have to do is be signed into Twitter. I use a gem called OmniAuth to make that happen. When you sign in, it'll bring you to your dashboard. And over here is a list of your pages. You can click on your Twitter profile icon and it will bring you to your Twitter page. You can also customize your theme. And in the dashboard is an overall view of your Twitter analytics. On top is your daily tweet activity, how many retweets and favorites and mentions you got for the day. This is a month of your a monthly chart of your tweet performance. You have your most recent followers, your most recent tweets, and a list of pages that you plan on tweeting about. So except for the top part, everything here is clickable. So you can click on a recent follower and view their profile page. You can click on this chart and it'll bring you to a charts page that gives you a little bit more in-depth analysis on your monthly tweet data. So for example, you have a 6-month chart here. You can also look at a year's worth of data by clicking on that. And here I'm just basically utilizing JavaScript and Angular to toggle between these two charts. And you can also view just mentions and toggle between the series and just view retweets if you want. This is also done by JavaScript. The chart itself was gotten from a site called highcharts.com, which pretty much just gives you the front-end styling of the chart. But it's still your responsibility to plug in the data, of course. And so I get the data from the Twitter API, which was a bit of a challenge at first, but it's actually pretty easy to use. I also implement a popular Twitter gem that makes it easy to make the API requests. But one challenge I did run into was Twitter's API request rate limit. So they only allow a certain amount of requests per 15-minute window. And so if you go over that, it gives you an error and you're not able to access your app for another 15 minutes. So to get around that, I had to make an initialize method that would make a few API requests and then store the majority of that data into a database. So what you're seeing here is all essentially gotten from Twitter, but most of this right now it's grabbing from the database. So you can also view 30 of your most recent tweets on your tweet page. By default, it'll show you the most recent tweets, but you can also toggle between the tweets with the most retweets or the most favorites, or the sweetness is kind of a combination of both of these. But it weights the attributes a little bit differently. For example, retweets is 2 points and favorites is 1 point. So that's why you see 72 here. And I made this because different businesses feel a different way about the amount of weight given to a retweet or a favorite or a mention. Most businesses, I feel, think that retweets are more important. So I make retweets 2 points and favorites 1 point. However, that can easily be customized per each business's needs. And so if you want to compose a tweet, you can also do that. You can compose a tweet manually. And I have a counter here that will not let you go over Twitter's 140 character count. So if I go over, I don't want to tweet that anyways, but if I try retweeting it, it'll say too many characters, and will not let you do that until you have a great number. Of course, there is also a way to have this app compose a tweet for you. And to do that, you go to your Pages page and enter a URL. And you can do that two ways. You can enter a URL manually if you like, or you can use a browser extension that will send a URL to whatever page you're on to your app. So for example, notice that there, in my pending pages section, there are 4 pages here. Let's use the extension to add another page. And all you have to do is click on the extension, click on the button, go back to your page and refresh, and you have the 5th page here. And all you have to do to compose a tweet is click on the link, and it will bring you back to your Tweet Composer page with a composed tweet. And so what's happening behind the scenes here is a gem called Meta Inspector is being utilized that gets the information from the URL and scrapes the metadata and lets you easily access different aspects of the page, like the meta title and an image and other text if you so choose. Another gem is in charge of taking that URL and making a shortened link out of it. So if you want to add an image to your tweet, all you have to do is click on Add Image, and it will include your tweet. And when you want to send it, all you have to do is click on Send Tweet. And if you notice, the page down here has been gone because it's been tweeted. And you can verify that the tweet has been sent by going to your recent tweets page and seeing the tweet here. And you can also go to your account and see that it's there. And that is Sweet Tweet.